morning. So today I wanted to show you something. I've been testing this product out for about 4 months, roughly speaking, so I have a few thousand miles on it. Let me show you what I mean. See what I mean? Check this out. That's right, it's a backrest, and it is freaking amazing, you guys. I'm gonna show you something, so take a look at this. This is so comfortable for touring. Man, I've been waiting a long time for this. So I'd like to say thank you to Vitaly. He's from the Facebook group. So thank you, Vitaly, for making this recommendation. As you guys can see, it's freaking awesome. Look how comfortable it is. Just look at this angle right here, okay? So this is the normal seating position, and you see this angle right here, this right angle right here, and then the way that your knee bends. This is what causes discomfort. So the more linear or the more straighter the line is, the more comfortable you will be. And in addition, having your back on this, it just relieves the pressure so much. It's so good. Sorry guys, it's so good. But check this out. I've tested it out now for about, you know, a few thousand miles. I've taken extended rides for like 350 miles in one day, and it makes a huge difference. You slide forward a little bit, and you see that? You're even more straight. And with my larger screen, of course, and you guys know about the screen, I did that as a custom made one with Gustafsson. There's no air. I'm in the perfect bubble right here. So yeah, I'm so happy with this product. This product costs about between $200 and $230, depending on, you know, coupons that they're running and so on. But you know, it's definitely worth it. Initially I said you know, but it's definitely worth it. So enough talking, let's get back. I'm going to show you how versatile it is, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to go with it, because of its versatility, because it's not limited to just being a backrest for the rider. It's a backrest for the rider as well as your pillion. So, and in addition to that, it has more features that are awesome. So let's get back and do some close-ups and talking. All right, once we get over how ugly it is, let's take a closer look at how comfortable it is and how versatile it is, okay? So in this configuration, this is set up for the rider to have a backrest, okay? Now, what happens if you are a shorter rider, right? So the cool thing about it is that there's an adjustment over here. You see these two, you press this and you can actually extend it even further out. In addition, when you're installing it, you can actually shift the whole thing forward or rearward. Also, the backrest itself can actually be adjusted height-wise, right? So you can unscrew these over here, and you can drop it down or raise it up as much as you want. And this will come in handy once we switch to the passenger role. What's so cool about it is that you can leave the seat attached, right? So this is the OEM seat. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna remove it, install the Mustang passenger seat to show you how it will fit, as well as a couple of other options for you to consider. This is the configuration that I run it in because, you know, I prefer the Mustang seat. So as you guys can see, it can actually fit and work perfectly. All right, let's try something else. If you don't carry a passenger and prefer to have some sort of storage, this is a tank bag slash tail bag. It's magnetic, and as you guys can see, it can fit perfectly in there. You've got side zips over here as well as over here. Let me show you another option. Here's another magnetic tank bag that I have. This is the SW Motech Legend bag, and as you guys can see, it can fit as well. Let's try something else. Now, these are your carrier options, right? This is the Honda OEM cargo carrier, and the cool thing about this is that this is so flexible. Not only does it serve as a backrest for the rider as well as the passenger, but if you open it, it becomes almost like a sissy bar, so you can have a bag over here and lash down to this, okay? Let's look at another option for a carrier. So here's a different option. This is the carrier made by T-Rex with the Givi plate, which allows you to attach top boxes, and I'm going to demonstrate that in a minute. So it shows you all the options that you have to carry additional cargo when you're touring and what have you. Give me a sec, I'll install it and you can take a look at it. And that's what I mean by how versatile it is. If you can get over how ugly it is so useful, so usable, so comfortable, and It allows you to be flexible, which is what I love, right? So if you wanted a passenger seat, you can have it. If you wanted a tank bag, or if you wanted a carrier, or even a top case, you can still accommodate it. Take off the actual backrest over here. It's just 2 screws. And as you guys can see, one button, it opens. You still have a beautiful top case. In addition, this is the top case I had talked about in a previous video. This also has a backrest. So guess what? So if I don't have the backrest with this device, I actually still have it if I'm touring, but I needed additional storage. And then one more thing, check out this shelf. Awesome. So if you needed even more, you can get yourself a nice backpack, a waterproof backpack is what I was thinking, and then you can lash it down this way. This is the configuration that I have mine in the majority of the time. So the challenge that I had is I really like having a tank bag or a tail bag back here. It's so versatile. You put your cap there, a couple of stuff and so on. So I needed to find a solution. So let me show you what I came up with, and we'll take a look at it together. All right, so these are tank bags made by SW Motech. You guys know I'm a huge fan. This is the biggest one that they make, and I think it's like 12 to 17 liters. I'll include the link in the description as well. So I needed to find a way to actually attach it. They make a ton of different sizes. Some are waterproof, some are smaller, some are different shapes. This is what I felt works best in terms of the size for it to fit in this area and allow me to use it to have my rain gear in here when I'm touring and so on, camera stuff and what have you. Now, I needed to find a way to attach it, and I wanted it to be a quick release basically, right? So they make this Pro ring, right? This is how this attaches over here, and this goes over your fill cap, right? So you install this on the fill cap. That's what it's designed for. However, this mount over here, and I'll get a close-up in a minute, this mount over here was designed to fit on a SW Motech cargo carrier, and this fits in here quite well. Let me show you. This is the shelf that I was telling you guys about, and this is that mount. What's cool about it is that when I was looking at it online, it had this little lip over here, and I felt maybe it might work to go underneath here. Now, there were some rubber pieces over here, which I removed, right? I don't need them. And here's what I ended up doing. So this is the actual mount itself. It goes right in here so that it'll hold it perfectly just like that. What I did to make it even more secure, and I'll show you how I've attached it, I actually ended up drilling a hole right here and a corresponding one right here. A bad job of it, as you guys can see. And then I drilled another hole over here as well so that this can correspond right here. And I put zip ties. I'll include a picture to show you what it looks like. Zip ties over here and over here. And then the bag will attach right over here. It snaps into place. Super solid, secure. And it's been working like a charm. I love it. Okay, this is what it looks like with it attached. The reason why I wanted something like this, you guys, is because I don't always take a passenger, but once I do, I didn't want to lose this option. So I wanted to try something that's gonna work with a passenger. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is on, right? And let's say you have a passenger and you need to put this up, right? So you'll put it up, you'll fix it in place, it'll snap just like that. You can adjust the height. You can adjust the actual backrest itself, yet you don't lose this. And I've tested this for probably, I've had this now since August, so it's been a few thousand miles at highway speeds and the mountains, you name it. I've tried it out by myself as well as with a passenger. And this is the best configuration that I've been able to find. To release the bag itself, all you need to do is just pull on this and that's it. You can take it off. And this is that mechanism that I was telling you about, the Pro Tank Ring, I think it's called. I'll leave a description, the prices, the link, everything in the description, okay? I'd like to take this opportunity to thank one of our Facebook group members. The Facebook group is Rebel 1100 World, and his name is Vitali. He's the one that actually made this recommendation. He posted about it. I got sold based on that. I was familiar with this some time ago, but I never really wanted to try it. So after seeing his post, I ended up deciding to try it out. So thank you very much, Vitaly. And I want to take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy new year, and 2025 is going to be an amazing year. Take care.